think you should.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Fire Trader from firetrading.org, and I want to do a video today going over the short float, kind of what it is, what type of price action you see with it, how you can use it to trade, etc. And I use this. I pay very close attention to this because it's going to tell me a lot about what the price action and what the stock is going to do for that day. So that's kind of why I wanted to go over this. So we can first off going over what the float is. Okay, the float is the amount of tradable shares of the company that you can purchase. Now, the short float is the percentage of that float that is short. Okay, so we'll take a quick look here. This is finviz.com, pretty good free site where you can look up info here. This is the short float right here. So this is American Airlines. You can see that it has a 30% short float. That means 30% of this 502 million shares are short. Okay, now why is this important? This is important because when a stock has a high short float, it's more prone to short squeezes. And if you guys don't know what a short squeeze is, it's basically when a stock starts getting some type of upward momentum, whether that's going to be some type of positive news, whether that's going to be a technical breakout, whatever it is that's causing people to come in and start buying this stock, it forces the shorts to cover. And when they cover, they're buying their shares back. So they're actually helping the cause drive it higher. So you're kind of getting a push from people buying it, and you're getting a push of people covering it, which is driving the stock even higher. And, it's the higher it squeezes, the more those shorts get underwater and they want to cover. So it can be a very vicious cycle for the shorts, and it can squeeze very, very fast. Okay, now I want to go over real quick the type of price action that you're going to see with the short float. Now I'll go over here. With the high short float, you're going to see very rapid quick movements to the upside, because as soon as we start getting any type of that upward momentum, those shorts kind of start getting a little uneasy. They start covering, which leads to more buyers coming in, more short covering, more buyers coming in, more short covering, and that's where you're going to see those big rapid parabolic moves coming off of this. And this is what you can be considered as a short squeeze. Now that's going to be upside movements. Now let's focus on downside movements. Downside movements tend to be very choppy. Okay? And the reason for that is because every time the stock starts to pull, those shorts are trying to cover on any little pull, right? So say for an example, a stock has a gap down because of negative news. If you're short, you wake up in the morning and you see that you're up nicely, the stock's gapping down. What are you going to do? I know if it was me, I would cover some. I would cover all of it. I would cover half of it. I would cover some of it. And that's probably what a lot of those people are thinking. So what are you going to get? Close here, open here. You're probably going to get a bit of a short squeeze out of the open, right? Now, how many times have you guys... It's kind of funny. How many times have you seen it where a stock has bad earnings or some type of negative news, and you think to yourself, oh man, this thing's going to get crushed today. This thing's just going to fade off. It's going down to, going to zero. And it just stays there all day long and just grinds out. It happens pretty frequently, right? Next time that happens, pay attention to the short float, because this is what happens. You'll tend to get a squeeze out of the open. And then every time it tries to pull, because it's negative news, it gets covered. Shorts start covering. And then it pulls, shorts start covering. And then it pulls, shorts start covering. Then it pulls and shorts start covering. So you get this really, really choppy price action when you have a high short float, because every time it pulls, they're trying to get out. Okay? So, in conclusion, when you're trading a stock with a high short float, look for very rapid, quick movements to the upside. If you're trading a stock that's kind of coming down with a high short float, be prepared for a very choppy condition. Okay, so hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like me to go over, or I'm sorry, let me know in the comments what I should do for my next video, and I'll do that. And thanks for watching, guys.